Hello, so if you've clicked on this video, that means that you want to learn how to grow a successful Roblox YouTube channel, and you're in luck because you have clicked on the correct video. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys some insider tips that only YouTubers would know, and those tips will be the key to growing your YouTube channel. The tips I'm going to be giving you in this video is probably tips that you would not find anywhere else. These tips mainly target small channels that want to grow larger, so these tips are amazing for everyone that is just starting out and wants to get their YouTube ball rolling and get their first 1,000 or more subscribers. So if you think that sounds good, then keep watching. I really hope that you enjoy this video, and I beg you to please actually implement these tips to your own channel because the results are mind-blowing. So sit back, relax, and most importantly, enjoy the video. So first and foremost, if you have a channel currently and things just seem to not be moving as fast as you think they should or as it used to, then all I can tell you is that I promise that will change if you listen to all these tips, try your best, and never give up. Did you know that it is proven that if you try your best on YouTube and do it for at least 8 years, it is guaranteed that you have at least 100,000 subscribers or more? So with that in mind, don't give up because you will probably hit the milestones that you dream of a lot sooner than you think. So my first tip is that being a YouTube creator isn't what it seems like. Many people think that all you need to do is make videos and just post and have a good time. But if you really are serious about YouTube and have the desire to grow, then I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're going to need to put in a little bit of work and research. So there is something that all YouTube creators should know of, and that is called SEO. Now SEO means search engine optimization. YouTube creators can't just post a video and hope that it will blow up. YouTube just doesn't work that way. If you're wondering why whenever you post a video and you go to search it up, and even if you search up its exact title, you still won't find it, well, it doesn't matter how good your video is if people can't find it. You need to make sure that with each and every video that you post, you have good tags, description, and keywords, and more. For example, for keywords and subjects that are extremely competitive, such as Adopt Me videos, since Adopt Me is the most popular game on Roblox, with the help of the keyword research tool TubeBuddy, I was able to rank my video first and second in search, and therefore resulting in that video being my most popular video. The one thing that I can tell you is that you need to look into SEO. After this video is over, go into my description and I have some video links that will teach you more about SEO, how to rank, and how to overall grow your YouTube channel. You will need to do some research, but I promise you it won't take long and that there are definitely results. So just look into SEO and listen to all the tips that are given to you. Also, to save you the time of having to look for the best tool to find your keywords, tags, and everything else, I recommend to use TubeBuddy. I've been using TubeBuddy throughout my whole YouTube journey, and that has helped me in ways that I cannot even explain. So in the description, I have linked to TubeBuddy, so just add the Chrome extension and fiddle around with all their tools, and from now on, whenever you post a YouTube video, use TubeBuddy to first find the right subjects about what your video is going to be about, and choose the right keyword that is highly searched for but not too competitive, and then put that keyword all through your tags, description, and title. So that is my first tip. Please look into SEO after you're done with this video. I promise you that you will see results. Now, my next tip is to be an active member in your community and niche. So obviously, if you're watching this video, then your niche is Roblox. So this tip is extremely important, and I beg you to please follow it. There are 100% results. As a small content creator, our one superpower to growing is commenting. Now, to comment, it's obviously free, and the effects that it does is mind-boggling. Like, I can't even tell you how beneficial it is to just spread positivity to creators similar to you, and to also make Roblox content. Like, I literally can't even explain how important it is to just take 10 minutes out of your day to write nice things about creators' videos that are in your niche. So just write nice things on people's videos, and eventually, people will notice your commenting and will also spread positivity on your videos. It is like a never-ending cycle of support and positivity. Through commenting on other people's videos, it is the easiest way to create a community with happiness, support, and positivity where everyone, including creators and subscribers, can come together and just talk with each other. So please, after you're done with this video, go and comment something nice on a few people's videos. Each comment only takes a few seconds to write, and the impact it makes is just world-changing. Some of my nicest and most supportive subscribers I met through just interacting with them on their channel. Now, my next tip is to respond to every single comment that you get on your channel. I get that sometimes it can get hard to respond to every single comment, but trust me, that is something that you need to at least try to do. Especially as a small content creator, responding to comments is something that can go a long way. You don't know how happy it can make other people when they see that you took the time and effort to respond to their ideas. Especially since people are also taking time out of their day to hype you up, and you should acknowledge that and respond back. So I'm begging you, please respond to every single comment and get a back and forth conversation going to really build a bond with your subscribers. Responding to comments can go a long way, trust me. Now, my next tip is to make videos that are actually being searched for. As a YouTuber, many want to just make content that is fun to make, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't make content that you enjoy making, because you definitely should. I'm just saying that you need to make content that is searched for and that will bring benefit to somebody else. Make content that helps people. As a small YouTuber, we need to be willing to do things that aren't as fun, and we have to actually do things to get our ball rolling and get noticed. It is hard to get out into the world as a small YouTuber, and I just want to help you guys get your ball rolling as fast as possible. So make content that is being searched for. Some examples of that would be Roblox tutorials, because they are constantly being searched for when people want to find something and they bring value to people. Also, it is something really easy to make as a small YouTuber because it is hard to get used to showing your personality to the camera, and like me and many of you guys, you are probably shy. So tutorials are a really beneficial way to make content that brings value, make YouTube trust you so that they recommend more of your videos, and also to get your ball rolling because tutorials are commonly searched for every single day. Also, it doesn't really matter what size creator you are to make tutorials. No matter your size, you can get just as many views or more views as the bigger YouTubers. If your tips are valuable, it doesn't matter what size YouTuber you are because people just want someone that they can trust and learn something from. A good way to find content ideas that are searched for is to, again, use the tool TubeBuddy and just type in a video idea that you have, and it will show you how commonly it is searched for and how high or low the competition is, and then it will evaluate whether it is good for your channel based on your size and view count you normally get. So from now on, the next time you're thinking of some video ideas to make, just keep in mind to think of video ideas that are searched for. Tip number 5 is to have really appealing thumbnails. I recommend making thumbnails that have really bright and fun colors, and also make a thumbnail that looks very professional because then it will make more people click on your video. Believe it or not, but thumbnails are as important, if not more important, than the video itself. So whenever posting a video, take at least 30 minutes to make your perfect thumbnail, and don't post a video until you look at your thumbnail and ask yourself, would I click on this video if I saw this thumbnail? If you wouldn't click on your video upon seeing the thumbnail you made, then keep working to make your thumbnail perfect and better than the top-ranking videos that your topic is about, because you are actually competing with the other creators that made the same video topic as you, because you're competing for the people to click on your video and not theirs. Now, my next tip is to be really serious about editing your videos. I've said this before, but I will say this again. Your videos need to be as good or better than the videos with creators that have hundreds or thousands of subscribers, because again, you are competing with them. For the viewers, when they watch a video with noise distractions or no editing, they will click off because the average human attention span is actually only 12 seconds. So if there are even 12 seconds of something that they don't like, they will click off. So every second needs to be something that if you were watching, you wouldn't click off of. And when I first started, I was very bad at that. So just try your best with that, because I get that it is very hard, but trust me, it is also very important. So edit out any noise distraction or pauses or boring parts of your videos. Now, the next tip I have for you is something that I don't really implement too well because it is really hard to do, but I am sure that if I did implement this tip, I would be growing 100 times faster. So my next tip is to post consistently. It may be hard to post consistently, but it is something that you should all try if you can. Now, posting consistently is not something that you should do, but sacrifice everything else that I've already told you. If you post daily, for example, but you have no SEO, and your videos are not edited, and you don't respond to comments because you are too busy spewing out videos every day, then your videos no longer become important to people, and they won't care to come back to your channel to see more videos, and eventually you will have hundreds of videos, but they will no longer get views. But if you post daily and implement everything, and I mean everything that I've already told you about, then the results will be mind-blowing. You will grow faster than you could ever imagine, and people will just be excitedly waiting every day for a new video from you. and over time, your fan base will grow exponentially. However, I get that it is very hard to balance everything in life, so I recommend posting weekly so that you can do YouTube on the weekends and everything else in your life on the weekdays, so that you don't burn yourself out, because balance is very important when doing YouTube. But if you have the time and willpower to post amazing videos every single day, then no one is stopping you, because if you do that without burning out, then trust me, you will blow all the competition away. Tip number 8 is to really go deep into your YouTube analytics and really look into them so that you know what videos you should be posting. I recommend to go into YouTube analytics, then go into lifetime, then see if there are any spikes in your views, then look into those spikes in views and subscribers and try to replicate what you did back then to get that certain spike. For example, for me, I have spikes whenever I post a new video, so that is telling me that I should post videos more consistently. Tip number 9 is to not do YouTube for yourself with just the desire of getting 1,000 subscribers and get monetized so that you can start making money. But you should be doing YouTube with the desire to help people. If you have the mindset of only doing YouTube for money, then your channel will not grow as fast and you will just burn out and give up when your channel seems to not be growing. However, if you make content for other people with the desire of helping others or making others smile, then that is the right motive and your channel will naturally grow if you have that motive. So I recommend to sit down and ask yourself why you are doing YouTube. Tip number 10 is to always have a hook in the beginning of each of your videos. Don't spend too much time talking about information about your channel or any big announcement, and don't make a super long intro. Make the first 30 seconds of your video attention-grabbing so that people don't click off. Tell your viewers an overall summary of your video in about 30 seconds and make it short and sweet, because that will make YouTube suggest your videos on the homepage when they see that people are not clicking off after the first 30 seconds. So just say all your important information at the end of the video. Tip number 11 is to write down video ideas when you think of them so that your upload schedule is more organized. When you write down possible video ideas, eventually you can start to organize them into playlists or series, and also so that when it is time to post a new video, you aren't spending too much time stressing over what it is going to be about. So next time when you think of a possible video idea, write it down. Writing down video ideas is something so simple, but it goes a long way. Tip number 12 is to change up your content all the time. For example, if you go into the bigger YouTubers' channels, you will see that their older videos are nothing like their newer ones. And that is because they changed up their content when their old content was no longer getting views, and they changed it up to what it is now, and that is getting them a lot more views. So if you see that some video ideas that aren't getting as many views as you would like them to, then simply change it up. Trying new things is the key to growing, and I get that it can be scary, but you will never know unless you try. As a small YouTuber, we are just starting out, so we don't know about what our content will look like in the future, so right now it is our trial period and you can't be scared to change up your content slightly. Tip number 13 is last but definitely not least. Tip number 13 is to actually listen to every single piece of information you get and use those tips to your advantage and apply them to your own channel. I've seen countless people just watch videos like this one, but they never listen to the tips and they never implement them. And when they wonder why the tips that were given aren't working, it is because they never tried them out. So after watching this video, actually listen to all the tips that are given, use them to your advantage, because I made this video with the sole purpose of helping you guys out with growing your YouTube channel, because I am not going to keep everything I know a secret from you guys anymore. So please, after watching this video, use the tips on your own channel and I promise that you will see results. And use the tips that you find on other videos on your own channel as well. Finally, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and I really hope that these tips will help you on your journey and that you will use them to their full advantage. If you have made it this far, then thank you so much for watching to the end. I really appreciate that. And if you thought this video helped you out, then consider subscribing. That would literally mean the world to me, and trust me, hitting that one button does change one's life. So please consider subscribing, or at least check if you are. Thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this video, then also consider smashing that like button. It's free, and it literally only takes a few seconds, but the impact it has is greatly appreciated. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!